Hello, this is Right Side Trader. Today is September 19th, 2025, and this is my weekly market review. We're reviewing S&P 500, that's SPY, on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. This is all for educational purposes only, no trade recommendation, because as we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading. So please check with your financial advisor. Please check with your significant other, and make sure trading is something that is suitable for you. All right, let's jump over here to these charts and see what we see, and wrap this on up. Maximize this quarterly chart. What we see is still a green candle above an R1, closing still near the top. This market is still looking very strong and very bullish. Let's go down to this monthly chart. On this monthly chart, what we see is still higher highs, higher lows, small wick at the top, at an R1, at a quarterly R1, and all still above the 9-10 moving average. This market is still looking very bullish. Let's go down to this weekly chart and see what we see. On this weekly chart, what we see, all-time highs. The SPY has been hot. All-time highs, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks in a row making all-time highs and all. Wow, this thing is really, 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 really hot. This is a weekly, so this is a monthly chart. So again, we're going to be coming up to an R2. See if that R2 is going to slow this thing down. Back here it didn't. Right here it did. Last time it didn't even get there. This time it looks like we're going to hit there again, and we might blow through it like it did last time. And if it do it this time, I just wonder where you don't see the market going to an R3 that often to the upside. It goes to R3 to the downside quite often. Well, not quite. Well, you could almost it goes there. And like I said, when you do see it down there, that's an oh my God trade if you ever see that. So. But look, what we see here is all-time highs. We see this thing still making higher highs, higher lows, and just going higher. Let's go ahead and go down to the daily noise and see what we see there on this daily noise. This was a funny week. This is really a funny week to me. Monday was good. Tuesday we had this red day before the FOMC day, and I was saying, oh, they're just trying to bang this market down to get a good price, but they ended up this again. It opens here. It went all the way down. It went up at some time and came back down to here, but it went all the way down here to pivot and bounce back up. This was another good trade, above pivot, stay above pivot type trade, for me. But it ended up red. It ended up red with this body and all being all down below here. This was kind of concerning. Again, they banged this thing down, really good in order to get a good low price. And now this market came up and got all-time highs yesterday. And again, with option expiration, I guess there was a place, probably 65, they wanted to stay below and all. Again, you can look at the option stuff and see where it was at, and I'll say on the call side below 65, and on the other side above 64. You can look at the call stuff. Look at the option stuff, and you'll see where they wanted to pin this market. But this has been a crazy market. It's getting like where you can just kind of like. I can't say anything, but all I can say is it's been a crazy market. It's getting where it's gonna bite somebody. It's gonna bite us soon. Us bullish traders who like just buying and holding, for a week. I don't like carrying anything over the weekend, but I do every now and then. As you can see, sometimes on Mondays you might get a gap up, then it pulls back. This was probably a Monday down here. It gapped up and then gapped up and all. But crazy. All I can say, crazy market. And I do believe you got 6. We can throw that out there. We got 666 coming up. Maybe 666 is going to be the thing to turn this market back down. And all. Just joking. Don't know what's going to happen here. But I hope everybody had a great week. Hope everybody have a great weekend. And just ride this wave as long as you can. Be careful though. This is our Right Side Trader. Hope you guys had a great week. Hope you guys have a great weekend. And I'll speak to you next week. Have a good one. Bye.